are today's hottest teen stars. And from the Olsen twins to Lizzie McGuire's Hilary Duff, we found them looking pretty cool posing for the cover of the new Vanity Fair. Looking more like the cover of Tiger Beat than Vanity Fair, the photo shoot for the issue on stands next Tuesday brought together the hottest, most bankable teenage titans in the business.
Getting the treatment.
From Mary-Kate and Ashley to Amanda Bynes, Hilary Duff to Mandy Moore, the shoot marked the first time most of these teen queens had ever met.
So I think a lot of them were thrilled to kind of meet each other and realize that, oh, wow, you're that person. Oh, wow, you do this. It's a lot of kind of meet and greet and fun and hanging out.
And they wasted no time comparing notes over the important milestones like getting the car keys. At 15, Hilary has got a couple of years before she's street legal. But don't look for MK and Ash, as they're called, to be making any road trips this summer. They'll be studying for their SATs, while 17-year-old Amanda Bynes hopes to follow in the footsteps of her role model.
I asked her who her idol was, and she said Jennifer Aniston. And I looked at her, I was like, wow, she actually does have very much a Jen Aniston quality.
In fact, there's one quality all these girls share with Jennifer, their taste in guys.
The most amazing thing is how often Brad Pitt came up. It was, who's your favorite guy's guy, who's your favorite pretty boy, and it was Brad Pitt was either your favorite guy's guy or your favorite pretty boy. He came up 90% of every single person asked. It was Brad Pitt.
So that special Vanity Fair fold-out cover featured Amanda Bynes, who was 17, and this was a few months after the release of What a Girl Wants. Then there's Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen, who were also 17 and had just finished the final in a long series of direct-to-video films. This one was called The Challenge, and it would turn out to be their final major film role. Mandy Moore was 19 and had just starred in How to Deal, never seen it, and would release an album of covers in September. Hilary Duff was nearly 16 and was working on Cheaper by the Dozen and her new album Metamorphosis. She would later say that it was cool to be included, but the whole experience caused her a lot of anxiety. At 22 years old, Alexis Bledel wasn't actually a teen at the time, but she was playing a 19-year-old on Gilmore Girls, so I guess they let it slide. Then there's Evan Rachel Wood. She was 15 and her breakout performance in 13 was about a month away from wide release. During a tweet storm in 2014, she talked about how her clothing choices were ignored and she overall just felt like a piece of meat during the photo shoot. Then there's Raven Simone, who was 17 and a half and was working on That's So Raven on the Disney Channel. And finally, there's Lindsay Lohan, who was also 17 and was about to have explosive success with Freaky Friday. Inside the magazine, there were over a dozen more teen stars featured, including Shia LaBeouf, Solange Knowles, the kids from Harry Potter, Bow Wow, and Aaron Carter, R.I.P. Oh, and finally, just a heads up, if you're some kind of hoarder or you just had the foresight and you kept your copy of the Reigning Teens edition of Vanity Fair, they are selling for $150 or more on eBay.